Good morning, bladesmiths. Welcome to the forge. In the crates in front of you, there are a variety of metals, some useful, some not very useful. Your job is to choose a metal and forge a blade of your own design in your signature style. The blades themselves must fall within the following size parameters. The length of the blade, not including the tang, must be between 10 and 14 inches. The overall length of the weapon must not exceed 22 inches. Your blades will then be tested in an ice chop and a rope slice. You will have 3 hours to forge your blades. Your time starts now.
I hope these guys know what they're doing.
I grab that wrecking bar. Pretty sure it's a hardenable steel.
I ended up picking a pry bar. It looks like it's a grade 8 bolt. I just know it's a really hard piece of steel.
Jeff has a similar pike to what Craig chose.
I do like the metal I chose. I think it's got enough carbon. I think it's going to hold an edge real well.
Based on the way the metal was moving so slowly, I decided to go with a drop point Bowie knife.
Now we're cooking. Went nice and straight into the oil.
Ooh, I got her hard that time. We got Jeffrey's marking his blade here.
I know I'm gonna have to put a handle. I'm marking the holes in my blade so I can drill them before I quench.
I have a little bit of a wobble in the blade. It kicks off to one side just a little bit. So I want to get that straightened up and get everything centered so I've got a nice symmetrical blade.
During the sharpening process, I was just experimenting with different stones.
Jeffrey's on a pretty aggressive stone right there.
They were a little small, a little narrow. I wasn't having much luck. I really had to do sections of the blade. I didn't like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop working.
Bladesmiths, we're at the ice chop now. It's going to test the strength and durability of the blades that you've forged and heat treated. I'm going to take each of your blades and do 7 vertical chops into the ice. Craig, you already got a big smile on your face. You ready to go?
I'm ready to do it, yeah. Oh, nice.
Edge stayed true, no chipping, nothing bent. Is a good grip. It did roll just a little bit.
Yeah.
But took a good chunk of ice out of there. Nice
Good
job.
deal, good deal, thank you.
I feel like my edge is very sharp. I'm only worried about it being a little too thin and going through the ice.
Well, Jeff, the very thin handle, a little harder to hold on to it with those swings, but stayed straight. I'm gonna chop some ice. Nicely done.
Thank you, sir.
Jeff, Craig, congratulations. You've both made it through to the Forged and Fire final. Now we're sending you back to your home forges, where you will forge an iconic weapon from history. The Warhammer.
Nice.
Your challenge is to forge a Warhammer. It must be an authentic, fully functioning version of that late medieval weapon. The weapon parameters are as follows. The length of the head must be at least 2.5 inches, and the length of the pike must be at least 3 inches in length. Good luck, bladesmiths. We'll see you in 5 days.
Today is day 1. I'm excited to get this thing done in my home forge. It's a lot more comfortable here. I know my tools. I want to do a ram's head with horns following the sides of the hammer. I think I can knock it out.
I'm happy to be here at the home forge. I'm in my element. I know what all my tools are. I know how to use my tools. So being here at home's a big advantage for me.
It takes a lot of steel to make the amount of Damascus that I'm going to make.
The plan for the day is to get my Damascus made. I'm going to take the 2 dissimilar metals. I'm going to heat them up in my forge, get everything hot. I'm going to flux them to keep the oxygen out of there so the scales doesn't form. Then I'm going to beat them together.
I'm bending the horns down to have like a very organic curve to it. I run out of oxygen on my oxyacetylene torch.
I'm gonna try to harden the front and harden the back, but leave the middle soft. If I crack the hammer while I'm quenching it, that could be disaster for me.
It's gonna be a mix of unique decorative work and traditional style Warhammer with the spike and the hammerhead. I'm pretty happy with that.
See if she's ready for prime time. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Jeff, Craig, welcome back. Because your weapons are Warhammers, we decided to leave the forge and bring them to a location a little bit more benefiting their medieval style. First up, the sharpness test. Dave?
Gentlemen, the Warhammer was primarily a close quarters weapon, but it was devastating to anything it went up against, which occasionally was a castle door. So I'm going to take several strikes against this oak door to see how well the pick on your weapon penetrates. Craig, you ready?
I'm ready.
I see the door set up, and I'm thinking my Warhammer is just gonna demolish this door. I'm pretty confident in my hammer.
Well, Craig, this really felt great in my hands. It's got a nice balance to it. Your pick, I don't see any real distortion on it. The shape of your pick, with that nice drop hook to the end of it, really penetrated well, and you could see when I got it in that door how hard it was to remove.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Appreciate it.
Beautifully executed.
Thank you.
So, Jeff, your turn. You ready?
We'll smash it.
All right. So, we started losing pieces. I could tell that they're on there only decoratively, so I was able to continue on. Good thing, head's still right and tight.
All right.
The way your pick leans out towards the front gave a lot of penetration. I was really able to just blow parts out of this door. Nicely designed, well executed.
Thanks.
Bladesmiths, now it's time for the kill test. Warhammers have been known to deliver piercing blows into armor and crush the person behind it. I will deliver strikes at this ballistic dummy that's wearing armor. Then we can see how much lethal damage your Warhammer can give. Craig, you're up. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Craig, love the balance of this blade. No indentations. Now let's see how much damage we put on the dummy. No visible broken bones, but it definitely did pierce the skin.
Nice.
This will definitely kill. Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
Jeff, you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. The kill test, it's the most important part to me. I want it to smash that piece of plate steel, break some ribs, and ruin some organs.
Well, Jeff, looks like the other lunge did break off. But you know what? This is still very sturdy. But let's see how much damage is done internally. He's got some broken ribs right here. Broken bones throughout. It went all the way through. And even through armor, you pierce the skin and you cause some internal damage. Jeff, your weapon will kill.
Awesome.
Good job.
Thank you.
Well, gentlemen, so you've given the judges a lot to consider. We'll see you back at the forge. Gentlemen, it was not an easy decision. Both of your weapons are superb, but there can only be one Forged in Fire champion. Craig, you are the Forged in Fire champion. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm just stoked. It's crazy.